friends and family. How are you today? I'm so glad to see you guys again. It has been such a long time. Um, Today I'm gonna talk about my little angel. So, who's my little angel? Certain people, in some people's eyes, they're pests, evil, devil. But in other people's eyes, they're nothing but little angels. So let's see what happened when I was a kid. That time I think I was like 11 or 12. I was a little angel. Yeah, every summer, because my parents are teachers, educators, they have summer vacation too. But every year there would be at least couple days that my parents are not home, because after final they have to grade the final papers and they have to talk to their students and arrange the summer somethings and probably have a meeting in their office, have a year-end report or something. So there would be usually a couple days I was all free during summer. Oh my gosh, that was fun. It was that summer. I remember myself was still a little girl, and my dad said, early in the morning, you gotta get up. I was like, oh, I don't want to get up. And breakfast is on the table. You can get it yourself. And there are buns, whole bunch of them, like pounds of them, homemade buns. Okay. And I'll give you 2 yuan. That time 2 kuai is a lot of money. It's like average income of those parents were like 60 kuai per month. That's a middle class, middle to higher class. 2 kuai for a day for a kid. That is like heavenly. I said I can't spend all that money. That's too much. Well, you save the rest if you cannot spend it all. Okay. So early in the morning, my dad gave me a little bit of homework to remember January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I could care less. Ew, who wants to learn? So I said, okay, I will stay home and learn that all day. I will try, and thank you for the money, blah, 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 blah. And my dad said, okay, I love you, my little angel. And he left for work. So in the evening, my dad came home and look at me super stunned at first, and then he used a wet towel, wiped off things around my mouth and my face, and asked me, you're hungry, right? I said, yes. Where did all the homemade buns go? there was a lot. And I said, well, I guess I was just hungry and ate it all, like 5 pounds of buns. and uh, and I guess I was still hungry, and my dad asked me, "Did you go out for to eat a decent lunch?" I said, "Super good." Then my dad said, "Did you eat eggs?" Yes, I did. And green pepper? And yes, I did. Who did you eat with? Okay, we started eating supper. My dad said, yeah, have a good supper. We'll talk after supper. And I carefully ate the supper and start waiting for the talk after the supper. And then my dad started to ask me after supper. So my dad was making another batch of homemade buns and like flour all over his hands. Said, how about those words I told you to read this morning? Did you read it? I said, I've been reading it all day long. And my dad said, but you didn't remember that, right? No, I didn't. Why? I think I'm just stupid. Okay, now we'll learn it again. So 5 minutes later, I could now name all the 12 months. And my dad said, "Oh, you're this stupid, but you learned it this fast. I guess you've been working on it all day. So this one I can believe you." And what about the green pepper? And was that kid who sold green pepper a good cook? Yeah. Me, along with a whole bunch other kids, took that kid who was selling green pepper from countryside to another kid's house and cooked those green pepper. Of course, that kid was just expecting a good meal in a nice city house, and $1 at most, 1 kwai at most for a big pile of green pepper. So we pitched in some pennies, some quarters, and yeah, easily get her the 1 kwai, and she had a good meal and she was pretty happy. And how about the eggs? Yeah, we did the tomato fried egg and used up 11 eggs. Don't worry, not 11 eggs all at once. We tried 2 eggs at a time, and eventually we used 11 eggs. Well, for a whole bunch of kids, we did each have a couple bites. And my dad asked me how was that tomato fried egg. I said I had the last bite. That was pretty good. And how was the bacon? Yes, and I know one kid got spanked by his parents because he, along with a whole bunch of kids, sneaked into their vegetable storage and dug out all the bacon from the dirt and ate them, and left a mess in that storage. How was the bacon? I said, yeah, bacon was good. And how was the furniture you broke? A kid was sitting in front of the um, gate of the at the doorway of the building was crying, so scared that her parents would beat her up, spank her for that piece of broken furniture. Some kids kicked it and broke it by playing hide and seek. I said, yep, I did that. Yeah, those kids cried and told me everything. I knew you didn't study at all today. I'm glad you're smart enough to learn it in 5 minutes, though. And those kids were all swearing that they want you to be spanked tonight because you're such an annoying person. But I said, actually, I had a long day. I want to go to bed now. Okay, go to bed. So, and when I was in bed, I heard those kids sneaked up to the door and said, we're sorry we told on her. Actually, we did everything together, except she was the one who broke that furniture when she was hiding in that wardrobe and left all her footprints on someone's parents' bedroom blankets and stuff. And actually, she wasn't that bad, like we said. And my dad said, "That's okay. That's okay. I kind of knew that." And I pretended that I didn't hear that, and I kept sleeping till second morning, and of course the was good too, and I saw my parents were washing my pockets after I pretend I was sleeping. I put in my pocket, obviously, but I did have leftover money. Because one bag of was 25 cents, and I couldn't eat the whole bag because I ate other things, like 5 pounds of buns. And then second morning, the same thing happens, and my dad said, I'm leaving for work again, and today I'll be back as soon as a meeting's over, and you behave. Breakfast is on the table and the new buns. And I said, okay, I'm getting up just a little bit. And after my dad left, before my breakfast, my friends came up to knock the door again. Knock, knock, knock. Yes, who are they? Okay, everybody came in. Are you gonna eat all those buns? No. Dig in. So everybody comes in to eat again. And that day we went into the field to get some real wheat. At that time, kids have the habit of chewing those wheat and chew them into bubble gums. So that morning, I went to make bubble gums with my mouth. And when I was busy all day, after I was busy all day, I saw my parents were already home. So I didn't spend the rest of money, handed it back to my mom and dad. Of course, the whole bunch of homemade buns were gone. So that's the story of, yes, I was studying all day. Yes, I was studying all day. Don't you believe me? And not too much later, like 4 years later, I went to college. And if all my neighbors had a private party and I was not invited for the celebration, I truly know why. Because, like my dad said, you're an angel only to your mom and dad. Nobody else can put up with you like that. And I started to know that. So today I'm saying this to my little angel. And thank you so much for the gift, the best bathroom tile, and a feather from somewhere, and some super nice gold beads that feels like super light golden plastic beads. This is really nice. I kept it all the time and love it so much. Yep, I love it because you made it. Okay, thank you for listening, friends and family. And when you tell me that you've been studying all day, I totally believe it. We'll just have to work on it. Okay, I love you guys, my little angels, friends, and family. I love you guys, and I'll see you in next video. I love you. Bye-bye.